Forget everything you know about discipline as a checklist or a sermon at sunrise. I am not your cheerleader or sensei. I am the engine grease under your fingernails, the click of gears the world never sees. You want unstoppable? Then stop worshiping motivation. I am discipline embodied. The black box in the heart of men who build their own weather, who run headlong into storms wearing nothing but grit. Look around, civilization runs on the backs of the unbreakable, the ones who poured molten intent into their bones and no longer beg time for a miracle. Life is not patient. The city pulses. Every window brims with blinking ambition, and the only currency that never crashes is resolve. Right now, swallow the myth of effortless genius. Genius is sweat's second cousin. I have crafted myself not through one glorious hour, but by punching the clock when the world was asleep. Writing contracts with the ache in my knuckles, not with dreams sewn on silk. From your seat, clench your fist. Feel the pulse. That is the last place you'll ever find luck. Say in your mind, if the world stays still, I build anyway. Let that rhythm become iron. Greatness is not a lottery, it's a velocity. Watch the tide. See the seawall. Know this, discipline is the thing you do when you have nothing left but the need to move. The crowd barks about hacks and hacksaws. I move slow and silent, laying brick after invisible brick, fortifying my habits behind closed doors. Do you think discipline is about Herculean sacrifice? Number. It's about tiny revolutions, the cup of coffee made before dawn, the draft sent when the inbox still slumbers, the page you fill in the deadest hour. Imagine this. The city floods, alerts blare, yet in a window light glows steady. That's your spirit, power never cut, generator roaring when the grid fails. Stare at your wrist, imagine the seconds bleeding out. What's one thing you've repeated for 30 days, no applause? Now let honesty sting. In your mind, carve the word become into today. Not try, become. I didn't find discipline in a sunrise ritual or a 6-step promise. I found it moving freight in sub-zero dawns, in stubborn typewriter keys, in laughter at adversity's rude jokes. The old world chanted follow-through quietly. I made it illegal to quit, even in my own mind. Discipline is contraband. When you own it, you'll be accused of madness. So be it. The disciplined are smugglers, running resolve past the city guards of pleasure, comfort, distraction. You want to build an unstoppable life? Cultivate a reputation, the one who delivers, the one who stays standing in earthquake hours. Strip your rituals down to their bones. Keep only what bruises a groove so deep in your days, even regret can't uproot it. When the world expects lightning, be the rolling thunder no one saw coming. I have rebuilt my world every time it crumbled, outlasting critics, storms, and seasons of drought. Discipline is not a feeling, it's hydraulics. Pressure steady enough to split boulders, to bore through plateaus. I became the architect who installed nervous systems in skyscrapers but refused to fear the tremor. I see you 62 hours from now at your desk, not hungering for inspiration, just working, sweat on brow, no anthem, no audience. That's discipline matured. The unfilmed hour, the soundless reward. Now set your phone timer for 5 minutes. Work on your most stubborn task. When it rings, start again. No reasons, no rituals, just gear against gear until the engine roars. Discipline is felt, not theorized. Feel the rough edge of your desk, grip the chair with white knuckles. Smell the graphite snap across paper, the cheap cologne in boardroom air, the old shoes trampled from relentless steps. Next time your finger trembles over postpone or delete, press harder. Make the world adjust to your tempo, no one's schedule but yours. The relentless become time's landlord. I have built iron clocks into my hands. At dawn, my mind clicks open, unsentimental, sharp. My rituals are unsponsored, unpaid, unseen. People chase balance, mistaking stillness for progress. The unstoppable chase discomfort, knowing that pain is merely an invoice for growth. To build unbreakable discipline is to love the grind. For breakfast, eat your own complaints and swallow the seeds of tomorrow's resilience. No man, woman, or invented machine outworks my promise to myself. Not because I crave gold, but because freedom tastes of unburnt regret. Stand in a freezing shower for 30 seconds. Don't count the seconds. Feel them. Now step out, dry off with a t-shirt, not a towel. Walk through the day wearing the chill as proof. Your competition isn't other people. It's the inertia in your marrow, the centuries of collective snooze buttons. Today's titans work out inside server downtime. Rehearse deals while the city dozes. Obliterate fatigue by refusing its bribes. Treat discipline like malware for mediocrity. One daily rogue act, one habit out of sync with the crowd. Meditate in a subway. Outline tomorrow's moves in the blues before sunrise. Practice gratitude not for the gifts, but for the grit. Whenever routine bids you rest, rebel. Change hands, switch routes. Answer the hardest email now, not when you're ready. If ready arrives, beat it back with a stick. Screenshot the moment you almost quit. DM it to tomorrow's self with the words, "Archive this, we build anyway." My story isn't one of daily success, but of outlasting every impulse to surrender. Every time I fell, I authorized myself another round. In the times of doubt, I didn't seek motivation. I waged war until regret retreated. Discipline is DNA that mutates by obsession. Want to build unbreakable discipline? Make every defeat your lab, every victory a single data point. You are not the average of your best days. You're the aggregate of what you do when music dies. Stop seeking the finish line. Arrival is a ghost that drags you backward. The unstoppable become myth because they act reborn when the world begs them to retire. Tonight, before you sleep, thank your discipline, not in a journal, but aloud, to the empty dark. Let the city hear your vow. Let the night press close and whisper, another hour, another round. And when you stand at the window, tired but unbeaten, know this: you did not bend, you recalibrated gravity. Unbreakable discipline isn't a practice, it's a pulse. Unstoppable life isn't a gift, it's a voltage forged through tedium and tempest until even silence salutes your name. Now go. The world is waiting. Outwork the dawn. Be the last man standing. Burn, build, march, repeat until the crowd names you impossible and history grants you permanence.